Hi everyone, my name is Steph and I'm the marketing director at Brady's Train Outlet. I know that you've been waiting to hear about our Lionel custom runs for the 2024 catalog. We've given a preview of many of the items on our social media and on O-Gauge forum, so a lot of these items will be familiar if you've been following us. However, this is our finalized list of Brady's exclusive items, and now most of the pieces have product numbers and official artwork from Lionel. In this video, I will walk you through our custom run lineup, highlighting each piece and any special features. I was part of the team that developed these custom items, and I can tell you that we've put a lot of time, effort, and thought into the design. We are really excited to share these with you. We want to give a huge shout out to John Bickford and Lionel's art department for bringing our ideas to life. This video will give an in-depth overview of each piece, as well as some insight into our design process. The items are being posted on our website this week, so stay tuned. Pre-orders are being taken now with a small deposit. To place an order, please call the store at 724-838-8448. Leave a message if we don't pick up, and we'll get back to you. Feel free to email us as well at bradystrains@gmail.com. These custom items are available in very limited quantities, so pre-order now to ensure availability. The first item is our Pennsylvania Railroad Vision Line Triplex. We've had this one up for a while as it was the first item released prior to Lionel's 2024 catalog. Our PRR Triplex looks absolutely stunning in Brunswick Green and PRR Maroon. The triplex features authentic period striping and details, and the number 1870 refers to the year that Pennsylvania Railroad was founded. We want to give a shout out to our longtime employee, Henry Sabota, a huge PRR fan, for helping us design this piece and the custom PRR Triplex logo, which is reminiscent of the general 5-star logo design from Pennsylvania Railroad. We've already sold a lot of these engines, so don't wait to pre-order. The next piece is one we've received a lot of questions about. We are doing a Blue Comet consist featuring a 460 engine and Woodside passenger cars, similar to what's offered as the Royal Blue set in the Lionel catalog. This is a beautiful set with a lot of detail, and it's a great value. This set is going to run about $2,300, perhaps less with our discount, which is similar in cost to recent high-end legacy sets like the Fast Food Express, except this set comes with 6 matching passenger cars. And it's unique to Brady's Train Outlet, so you will not find it anywhere else. We are still waiting on the catalog-style artwork from Lionel, but we did finalize the design with them. Just today, actually. So, if you want to order just the cars, which a few people have requested, you have to place a pre-order. Otherwise, they will be sold as a set with the engine. We worked really hard to get the colors as close as possible to what is recorded as authentic Blue Comet colors. Royal Blue, Packard Blue, and Jersey Cream. We did a lot of research. We read several books on the Blue Comet, and it's hard to please everyone with the colors, but we think that we did a pretty darn good job with it. This is a What If fantasy set featuring Woodside coaches. These coaches and their engine are really charming, and they have gorgeous gold highlighting that I will zoom in on later in the video. It really looks fantastic. We think this is going to be a home run. The first item from this set that we will look at is the 460 engine. Featuring Royal Blue and Packard Blue colors, this engine is absolutely stunning. Both the engine and the tender have some gold highlighting that make the colors pop. Under the cab box, it says The Blue Comet in gold lettering, and the tender features the Jersey Central Lines logo. There is gold highlighting on the cowcatcher as well. The engine number is 168, which was a real number used by Jersey Central Lines for one of their 460 engines. Next, I will give you an overview of all 6 cars. All of the cars are named after a comet, just like on the Royal Blue Comet consist. However, these cars highlight notable comets from prior to the 1910s, which is when Woodside coaches were phased out of use. The car numbers refer to the year that the comet was observed. I know the details are a bit hard to see, so we'll take a closer look later in the video at some key highlights. The first car pack features a coach car and a baggage car. The coach car is named Messier, and the number is 1769. The Great Comet of 1769 was observed in Paris by astronomer Charles Messier. The baggage car is called Newton. after Isaac Newton, and the car number is 1680. Interestingly, this comet was the first discovered by telescope. The second car pack features a coach car and a combine car. The coach car is called Donati, and the number is 1858. The Great Comet of 1858 was observed by Italian astronomer Giovanni Donati in Florence, Italy. The combine car is called Coggia, and the number is 1874. The astronomer Jerome Eugene Coggia discovered this comet in April of 1874 at the Marseille Observatory, and it could be observed by the naked eye during the summer of that year. The third car pack features a coach car and an observation car. The coach car is named Tralles, and the number is 1819. This comet was discovered in July 1819 by the German astronomer Johann Tralles in Berlin. The observation car is called Viscara, and the number is 1901. The Great Comet of 1901, known as Comet Viscara, was discovered by a rancher in Uruguay. The back of the observation car, pictured here, has New York and Atlantic City written on the curtain, similar to the real observation car. We were not able to add an emblem, the Blue Comet emblem, unfortunately, on the back of the car, but this detail with the New York and Atlantic City writing really makes this piece stand out. We did add the logo on the side of each car, as you can see. Next, I want to highlight some key details on the Blue Comet consist. In a future video or blog post, I will do a more in-depth look at our Blue Comet set featuring more detail highlights and historical photos that we used as reference, so stay tuned for that. So here on this slide, you'll notice the gorgeous gold highlighting and scroll work on each car. This is just an example of that. These details really bring the cars to the next level, and they'll surely make this set a showpiece on your layout. There's also gold outlining on the trucks and intricate gold railings on the back of the cars. Also on the back of the cars, the artist was able to add a stylized BC. This is my favorite detail. Overall, these Blue Comet Woodside cars are going to be a luxurious addition to your O-scale collection. This is just a close-up of the wording on the cars. As you can see, the Blue Comet is written out above the windows, and the number, name, and Jersey Central emblem are below. Interestingly, there are multiple versions of this emblem with varying placement of the blue shading, but we've chosen this one off of an authentic period photo. One last major feature we wanted to highlight is the Persian blue interior of the cars and the fact that there are figures, seated passenger figures included in each car. So, as I mentioned before, if you are interested in only the cars, you must pre-order. Otherwise, the cars will only be available as a set with the engine. And again, to pre-order, all you will need is a small deposit. You just have to call the store at 724-838-8448. These are sure to go fast, and so we really recommend getting that pre-order down. You can make layaway payments on it. That's for people who want the engine and cars as well. So the next piece that I'm going to go over is our custom Norfolk & Western H7. So we just actually got this artwork in today, the catalog artwork that is, and we're really impressed with how great it looks. This is going to be a wonderful looking piece with some red highlighting on the engine and tender, as well as on the wheels and the ladder on the engine. It has a blacked out design similar to one of the catalog engines, as well as the dog box tender, and the yellow Norfolk and Western really stands out. The next piece we're featuring is our Brady's custom CSX/Chessie Heritage SD45 unit. So this is based off of a GP40 unit that was graffitied this past year with the Chessie system nose, and the reason that the number is not quite the same is because the GP40s have a different numbering scheme than the SD45s. So we chose a number that was more authentic to the engine. We did get that as a question. But overall, this piece looks really great. We like the colors contrast. Lionel's doing a lot of other heritage units from CSX this catalog, so we thought we would add ours in as well. If you zoom in on the cab, it actually says Spirit of Fred underneath, and that's in reference to the owner of the Brady's Train Outlet, his cat Fred passed away this past year. So this is an homage to his cat, as well as a nod to Chessie Systems' propensity for cat mascots, as you can see from the nose, the famous Chessie cat. Now we're going to turn to our custom car offerings. So the first car that we are featuring is one that we are really excited about. We've been waiting to share this with you for a while. It is a Turner Dairy milk car. And so if you are from Pittsburgh, you surely know Turner Dairy Farms. This is a famous milk dairy company in the area. They're located in Penn Hills, Pennsylvania, which is just outside of Pittsburgh. The car number is actually the zip code for Penn Hills, 15235. And this is going to be a two-sided milk car. So on one side, there's the iconic Turner's cow, which you see on all of their milk cartons. It has a cow standing in a field with a barn behind it. And it says Turner's. And there's also a award-winning local PA since 1930 stamp on the car. And on the reverse side, it features a vintage Divco truck, which was used to deliver milk products, dairy products, way back when. And so this Divco truck is actually sitting outside of Turner Dairy Farms corporate headquarters in Penn Hills, and you can go and see it, take a picture with it, etc. And there's also the iconic Turner's T on the reverse side with the Divco. Underneath the Divco, it says, "Turn to the Turner family of dairy products for freshness, quality, service." And this is a slogan, a vintage slogan that we found in an old advertising booklet of theirs. So we're really excited to feature this local dairy farm as a milk car. We expect this to go really fast, so if you collect milk cars, if you're from Pittsburgh, you gotta have this car. It's a really stunning piece, and again, huge shout out to Lionel, because we sent them an image of the Divco truck from the Turner Dairy Farms corporate headquarters, and their artist turned it into a beautiful image, stylized image of the truck, and added houses behind it like it's delivering to those houses. Absolutely amazing. We are very impressed. Could not be happier. This is going to be a real home run. I'm going to buy one. Probably every employee at the store is going to buy one. This is beautiful. Really happy about this car. The next item we are featuring is our custom Vision Line Pennsylvania Railroad caboose. So this caboose is an iconic wood-sided caboose. It complements our Pennsylvania Railroad Vision triplex very well. It has this iconic maroon color, Pennsylvania Railroad maroon, and the Pennsylvania lines actually refers to the lines west of Pittsburgh. It was one of the divisions of the Pennsylvania Railroad before they decided to merge together and just have operations under one name. So the number is actually Cleveland zip code specifically for the station where Pennsylvania Railroad had in Cleveland. So that's 44113. And above the door is C&P. You can't see it in this picture, but that refers to Cleveland and Pittsburgh Railroad. That's the ownership mark for the caboose. So we have to give a shout out to one of our customers for helping us design this. His name is David. He sent us some input on the caboose and some ideas about how our triplex would probably, if it had existed, it probably would have hauled coal or ore from Cleveland's lakes, Ohio's lakes, to the Pittsburgh area. And so we really think this looks amazing. We're really happy that we were able to help bring this to life. And so thank you, David, for the input. And thank you, Lionel, for helping us out. The next car we are profiling is our custom Union Pacific TOFC with trailers. So this is a take on the iconic rail truck service trailers, and a modern take with the UP flag and some imagery. So on the front is the winged UP symbol. On the back it has the Union Pacific symbol. Underneath it says Building America. As you can see on the side, it says Union Pacific Building America since 1862, and it has that flag. This would look really great behind our custom run big boy and complements the extra tender we got made and the Vision Line Sherman Hill caboose that we also had made. So if you have our big boy, if you're a fan of Union Pacific items, you got to have this piece. This looks great. My brother Benjamin was really the force driving this item's creation. He's a big fan of Union Pacific, and he is the one who helped design our big boy. So again, great item. Encourage you to purchase it. I don't think it's going to last very long either, because it's been a while since they've made these trailer, flat car and trailer with Union Pacific livery from Lionel. So the last item that we are featuring as our custom item is a Pennsylvania Railroad Woodside Reefer featuring an ad from the 1870s. This item I designed myself. It looks really awesome. The Pennsylvania Railroad advertisement in question was actually sold at an auction, and it was authenticated by I believe the owner or a executive in the Pennsylvania Railroad system. And so it says, the advertisement says Pennsylvania Railroad to the principal western cities, and then it has some other text, a major line being, no road offers greater attractions. So we're still waiting on the final art, of having them tweak a few things and just make this perfect. But I'm really happy that I found this old advertisement and that Lionel was able to put it on a boxcar. This is truly a unique piece, and I believe it really complements our triplex. But, even if you just like Pennsylvania Railroad, this is a car that has never been made and probably will never be made again, so enjoy. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you all for following along, and I hope that you enjoyed learning about our custom run lineup. We worked really hard on these cars, and we really are impressed with how they've turned out. We hope that you enjoy them as much as we do. So to place a pre-order, if you're interested in any of these items, I would really encourage you to pre-order now. These items aren't going to come for quite a while, but if you place a pre-order with us, you only need a small deposit, and you can make payments until the item arrives. But placing a pre-order is really the only way to ensure availability. Our last custom run, the Union Pacific Big Boy, actually was sold out pretty much before it even arrived in our store. We only had a couple left whenever it arrived. And for some of these items, I could foresee that happening again. So if you are at all interested, please give us a call or send us an email. And if you have any questions about these items, please send us an email as well, and I will do my best to address your questions. Stay tuned for more information about our custom runs. I intend to do another video or a blog series featuring some insights into our design process, as well as some more feature highlights from the products, especially for our Blue Comet set, but also for any of the other ones, if anyone's interested in learning how we designed it, or seeing some more close-ups of the detailing. Lionel's provided us with these catalog images, but I also have access to the spreadsheet type designs where it shows each side of the car, and so if you're interested in seeing any small details, I can also provide those to you upon request. Again, I really hope you enjoyed watching this. Please stay tuned, follow us on social media for regular updates, and be sure to subscribe to our email newsletter so you don't miss out on anything in the future.